It's time to love the lanes again. From some of southeastern Wisconsin's finest bowling centers, this is the Brew City Bowling Show.
Good morning, bowling fans. It's another Saturday for the Brew City Bowling Show. Season 2.5, we're calling this, and we're kicking it off with a special event. We're here at Foxx Lanes in Waukesha. We're having a great time watching two teams practice. We're back to the old bowling game format, and not just any two teams. The Milwaukee Milkmen and the Lake Country Dockhounds taking care of business here. We got the mascots here. They're ready to cheer their teams on. We've got the players practicing on the lanes, and we'll be back here from Foxx Lanes with our opening match. Just a moment.
I'm excited to check this place out.
It's gotta be better than our usual.
Feel invisible at other casinos?
Welcome. Great to see you.
Hey, we see you. Because at American Place, we go above and beyond to deliver not just great gaming and dining, but personal service and attention where nothing is overlooked. Especially you. American Place Casino.
Long time no see. You have no idea.
Showcase your skills and experience the thrill of competing on the national stage at the 2025 PBA LBC National Championships. This event has awarded over $675,000 in prize money over the last 2 years, and Valero Mountain Prospect is just a 90-minute drive from Milwaukee. View all the tournament information at pba.com/LBC tournament. Since Foxx Lanes is neither the home bowling center for either the Lake Country Dockhounds or the Milwaukee Milkmen, we needed to determine the home team for the match, and we did that with the mascot matchup. Here you see Louis B. Sluggin for the Dockhounds and Bovine for the Milkmen getting some practice in. And once the practice was completed, it was a one-ball roll-off to determine the home team. Louis started things off. He had a little pull to the left, only took down 6 pins. So then it was up to Bovine to get 7 or more in this friendly competition to determine the home side. The home team gets lane choice throughout the 5 matches of this Brew City Bowling Show baseball battle. Bovine, ball in hand, 7 or more, shaking the booty, gets things going on the lanes. That 5-step delivery. Oh my, it's down the middle. It's got a chance. 10 back for Bovine. The Milkmen would be your home team. The crowd goes wild. Bovine, wow, just threw the PDW chop. My goodness. How about that? Your Milwaukee Milkmen are your home team for this baseball battle. We're going to take one more short break, get our competitors over to the lanes, and we'll be back with that first match on the baseball battle here on the Brew City Bowling Show. All Foxx Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich and their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league.
Leading off for the Lake Country Dockhounds, outfielder J.T. Benson.
And from Corbin, Kentucky, for your Milwaukee Milkmen, please welcome number 5, Chase Estep.
All right, we want to thank Dominic Stern from the Lake Country Dockhounds and Van McNeil from the Milwaukee Milkmen for introducing their players this morning, along with all the help they've given us to get this baseball battle underway. JT Benson bowling for his franchise fan, Sherry Williams, for the Dockhounds. And JT right on the head pin, and unfortunately, leaves the 4-6 split. JT Benson going into his second year with the Dockhounds. He came in with a bang last year. His first pro home run was a grand slam in extra innings for the Dockhounds for a victory. Unfortunately, JT falling behind there with the open frame. Chase stepping up, bowling for John Stashnik for the Milkmen Match 1 franchise fan, and a big start there for Chase as he fires 10 back for the opening frame. So let's get a replay of that shot there for Chase. These players taking some time out of spring training to come here and battle on the lanes. I'm sure they're enjoying a little bit of time away from the field, but you know the competitive nature of these players. This isn't just all fun and games. They want to take the win home for their team. JT down the middle leaves the 5-pin. This should be a pretty easy spare for him. JT led the ACC in stolen bases in his last year of college in 2024. And he should be chucking it right down the middle, right on target line, and takes down the 5 for JT's first mark of the game. Our franchise fans this morning, if their bowler wins a match, they take home a game-worn jersey for their team, plus a couple of tickets to a game in 2025. And how about that for Chase? Big double early. Big lead here in the opening match. And John, his franchise fans, going to get a bottle of Create the Difference bowling ball cleaner. So once again, all the prizes our bowlers would normally win here on the Brew City Bowling Show, they're going home with their franchise fans. Let's see if JT can win a bowling ball rejuvenation and resurfacing from Bowlers headquarters inside of Classic Lanes Greenfield. I'm sure he's not going to receive that as JT comes up just a little bit light and leaves the 2-pin. Watch that ball tickle the head pin, tries to come back here, doesn't take it down. Hey, once again, want to thank Stephen and Cassie Hanen and Foxx Lanes for hosting this inaugural baseball battle today. And JT just misses that 2-pin, and it's a big advantage here for the Milkmen in match number 1. Once again, it's the 5 games total pins that takes down the baseball battle crown, and Chase just a bit outside, as the late great Bob Euchre would say, and just takes down the 6-9-10. Chase out of Colton, Kentucky, and he hit a lot of home runs. He was with the Kentucky Wildcats playing college ball. And this is going to be his second season with the Milkmen. That open frame there by Chase is going to tighten the match up. Just an 8-pin difference. And there you see, with the string pins here at Foxx Lanes, we don't normally have the choice to call your shot, but we're letting the Milkmen and Dockhound players do that today for their franchise fan. If JT strikes on this shot, Sherry gets $100 in free play at American Place Casino. Unfortunately, JT comes up just that little bit to the outside of the pocket again. Another single pin to convert, leaving just the 3-pin. You know, the old legend of Babe Ruth, he called his shot in the World Series at Wrigley Field back in the 1920s. In the 2020s, when these Dockhound and Milkman players called their shot for the American Place Casino jackpot shot. Chase will be having his in the 10th frame as well. And we know when the players are taking that jackpot shot, they pick up our red, white, and blue American Place pin. And that lets all the fans know it's jackpot shot time. Strike here can get JT to 57. Let's give him a 56 on the board. That means Chase is going to have to get a mark in the 10th frame to get the opening match win for the Milkmen and to get his franchise fan, John Stashnik. A lot of stuff here. The jackpot shot, the haircut at the Carlos Salon, and how about that? Head pin comes back off the sideboard, takes the 5-pin out, and that is a big frame for the franchise fan. gets himself a haircut, gets himself $100 of free play at American Place Casino. And as long as Chase keeps it on the lane, which he does there, even with breaking up the split, match 1 win's going to go with the Milkmen, and John's going to receive that game-worn Milkmen jersey along with a couple of tickets to a game in 2025. So being a franchise fan for either one of these teams can pay off today. The opening match win goes to the Milkmen. We'll come back and talk to our bowlers. We'll back with match number 2 here from Foxx Lanes in Waukesha on the Brew City Bowling Show. All Foxx Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich and their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league.
Hey, Steve, your favorite slots are open.
They remember my name and my game?
Your usual, Steve?
They're like mind readers.
Blackjack.
Is this heaven?
No, it's American Place Casino.
Wait, are you in my head?
Come on, Steve. That'd be weird.
We're not mind readers, but we create an experience that's just for you. American Place Casino.
This place rules!
I know, right?
All right, well, pretty close match number 1 there. Chase pulls it out 65-56. Let's bring JT in first. JT, come on in. JT, I mean, you're under the lights all the time on the baseball field. It's got to be a little different feeling here out in the lanes, isn't it?
Yeah, you got to slow the game down, play it the right way, throw the balls, hit the pins. It's a simple game, but it's difficult for sure.
Yeah, unfortunately, you didn't get any strikes. You threw some good shots out there, a couple of spares on the board. Your franchise fan, unfortunately, is going to miss out on the 9th frame mystery prize. You didn't strike there. They would have won a bowling ball resurfacing and rejuvenation from Bowlers headquarters in Greenfield. But I'll tell you what, thanks for coming out and bowling with the Dockhounds today, and I hope you have a hell of a season.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks.
All right, thanks. All right, let's bring in Chase. Chase, come on in. Chase, man, throwing strikes. Are you a pitcher?
No.
What position you play?
Utility, infield.
Okay, infield. So, tell you what, man, 3 strikes in 4 frames, pretty good. How often do you bowl?
Not very often. Not very often, so once or twice a year probably.
What was the key to success?
Just had a good game plan with my teammates, and we executed, so come out with a win.
All right, so yeah, win game 1, 65. Your franchise fan's going to win a bottle of Creative Difference bowling ball cleaner for your double in the 7th and 8th frames. And you struck in the 10th. That not only was the jackpot shot, your franchise fan's going to win $100 in free play at American Place Casino. And they're going to wear a haircut at the Carlos Salon and Barbershop in downtown Milwaukee. So you probably left some prizes for your fan. Nice job.
Yeah, congrats to them. Come watch a game, hang out with us. We'll be, we start playing in about a week and a half, so hopefully whoever got a haircut, they can come to a game with a fresh haircut.
There you go. Thanks. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
And let's see what bowlers are coming on the lanes here for match number 2.
Bowling second for the Dockhounds, infielder Dante Stewart.
And for your Milwaukee Milkmen, the kid from Waterford, Wisconsin, a local boy, Kyle Huckstra.
Combatants ready here for match 2 here at Foxx Lanes in Waukesha. Dante Stewart for the Lake Country Dockhounds, Kyle Huckstorf for the Milwaukee Milkmen, and our franchise fan for the Dockhounds this game, Heather Dykema. And a little extra excitement here for Heather to start this match as Dante picks up that jackpot shot pin. It means if he strikes here, it's $100 in free play at American Place Casino for Heather. Are we going to get them all to fall? Oh, no. The pocket, 7-10. The one good news for the players, if they do lead splits today, not only do their franchise fan win the normal cash rewards, but the player does as well. This is $100 if it's converted for the 7-10 for Dante. He's going to try giving it a good old chuck over the 10 pin. We going to get a lucky bounce? Oh, we got a little tease there, but unfortunately, the open frame for Dante to start. Now let's see what Kyle can do here for his franchise fan, Ryan Stashnik. Kyle's franchise fan here in game 2. That needs a lot of help. And that's something you don't see very often, the 8-9 for the lead. You see sometimes some combinations with an 8, some combinations with a 9. You usually don't see just those two pins together. You see Van McNeil from the Milkmen back there shaking his head going, yeah, I don't think I've ever left this in my bowling career. Well, open frames for both their players here in the 7th. Once again, our franchise fans have a chance to win, in this case for Heather, pizza and pitcher package at Riviera Lanes in West Dallas, but Dante a bit wide, leaves the 1-2. Dante needs to get that just a little bit more on that head pin to cover things up, and these players here, they know what they want to do, even though they might be throwing the house balls out there. They're athletes, and they know what needs to be done, and that's covering spares just like Dante does there. Dante played last year for the Oakland Ballers in the Pioneer League, so this will be his first year with the Dockhounds. Kyle, hometown boy, as Van mentioned in the introduction, out of Waterford. Kyle, this will be his second season with the Milkmen after coming out of the University of Iowa to end his college career in 2024. Hit .311 his last year in college, so we know he's good with the bat. We know he's good knocking things out of the park. Unfortunately, the head pin stares in defiance back at Kyle, and Dante now with a chance to take a big lead in this second match. That needs some help to get back near the head pin, and leaves a bunch at the end of the lane on the spare. Dante was a collegiate baseball freshman All-American in 2021. Played his last year college ball for the University of Memphis in 2024 and signed with the Oakland Ballers in the Pioneer League last year. We batted .329. So Dante, big spare. Here we go with another American Place Casino jackpot shot. Called it. And it's a big frame here for Ryan, because if Kyle strikes, it's not just $100 in free play from American Place, but also a gift card from Henry Flack Steakhouse in West Dallas. That's going to need a world of help. And unfortunately for Ryan, Kyle goes a bit wide. And now it's going to be a tough spare to pick up. Got to get right on that 1-3 and have that ball sail back to the 8-pin. Straight ball is usually better for these shots like that. And wow, you talk about textbook there for Kyle. They might not bowl a lot, but they know what it needs on occasion to get the job done, knock everything down. Dante, yikes. We just saw that shot in the 9th frame. No, we're not throwing a replay on that one at you. Just takes down the 6, 8, 9, and 10 again. Let's see if we can pick it up for the second time in a row. Spare here. And a strike on the fill ball would give Dante 57. That would make Kyle put a lot of work together to try to take down this second match. Dante looking to win that game-worn jersey and a pair of tickets for his franchise fan, Heather. Strike here on the fill shot in the 10th would go a long way to making that happen. Right down the middle. Good shot. Doesn't quite take out the 6-pin. And boy, the action fast and furious here this morning. These players do not take a lot of time between shots. They're used to that quick pitch clock in baseball. They're pitching the ball down the lane here pretty quickly as well. We got to get a break for Kyle. Not quite. Broke up the 7-10. Almost took them all down for the strike. And so it's going to take a spare here and a strike on the fill ball by Kyle to win this game and keep the Milkmen up in the baseball battle overall. And that one goes in the gutters. So our franchise fan Heather taking home that game-worn jersey and the tickets for the Dockhounds. We'll be back to talk to our bowlers. Come back for the third match here in the baseball battle at the Brew City Bowling Show. It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Blue Mound Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Blue Mound Bowl to reserve your anytime, any day squad time.
Hey everyone, come check out Swagger Sports Bar and Grill inside Root River Center. On Wednesdays, we have 79-cent wings, bone-in and boneless. Also on Thursdays, we have $2 taco specials, beef or chicken.
South Shore Bowl has great bowling deals for you. With all-you-can-bowl glow bowling on Friday and Saturday nights, and our Sunday Fun Day special. See all the info at southshorebowl.com.
Boy, if the Milkmen and the Dockhounds battle like this in the field all year long, it's going to be like a bunch of one-run games getting solved in extra innings and finding out winners. One pin the difference after 2 games. Let's bring in Dante from the Dockhounds. Dante, man, you had some shots that were right there. Is there anything that you do on the baseball diamond that you kind of use for those 4 frames while you're out here on the bowling lanes?
You know what I think it is, honestly, is the mentality of I just got to go up there, and I just got to go up there. I got to go and compete for my team, you know what I mean? Got to play for the boys behind me.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, hey, 56, you won that game, so your franchise fans going to get themselves a couple of tickets to a Dockhound game and a game-worn jersey, thanks to the Dockhounds for that. Unfortunately, they're going to miss out on the mystery frame. You didn't strike in the 8th frame. They would have won a pizza and pitcher package from Riviera Lanes in West Dallas. But I hope you had a lot of fun out there, and I know the fans are having a lot of fun watching you guys bowl today.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
Thanks. Appreciate you, Dante. Now let's bring in Kyle. Kyle, I'm gonna phrase the question the same way. What do you do on the baseball diamond that you kind of use to tip out here on the bowling lanes today?
Nothing much. Bowling, baseball is pretty far from similar to each other, so it's good to see I'm not a very good bowler and hopefully a better baseball player.
Well, hopefully you had a lot of fun, though. I mean, that's the thing. Bowling with teams like this, it's all about the fun aspect here on the Brew City Bowling Show, no doubt about it. Your franchise fan, unfortunately, is going to miss out on a Henry Flack gift card, Henry Flack Steakhouse in West Dallas, because your mystery frame was the 9th frame. It was a close shot, man. You almost had him $100 in free play on top of it, too. That was the great shot of the game, but I'll tell you what, I hope you had a lot of fun. I hope you have a great season with the Milkmen.
It's a lot of fun. Thank you, guys.
All right, appreciate that. And let's see who our bowlers are going to be in semifinal number 3. It's a close match after 2 games. 112 for the Dockhounds, 111 for the Milkmen.
Bowling 3rd for the Dockhounds, catcher Trip Clark.
Bowling for your Milkmen, catcher number 27, Eric Osberg.
And with this baseball battle currently being decided by a single pin, it's a battle of the catchers here in match 3. We're going to have Brad Musselman, the franchise fan for Trip Clark, and the Lake Country Dockhounds here. In this match, Trip just a little wide. Here's the 1-3. Trip played for the Oakland Ballers in the Pioneer League last year. And in 2023, his team at Angelo State with the Division II national champions. So he knows what it's like to take home a big win. He's going to try to do that here on a little different scale, obviously, in this baseball battle. But the open frame for the Dockhounds and Trip leaves them with a slight early disadvantage. Tyler Moutner, the franchise fan for Eric Ostberg, and the Milkmen, along with the mystery frame here, and yikes, that's going to give Eric a little encouragement from his Milkmen teammates. And yeah, wow, he got real serious real fast. I think he might be having a little problem with the old moisture on the fingertips. A little better shot on the second effort, leaves the 5-pin. No different than baseball and bowling. You get a little extra moisture on the hand and the fingers. That can cause some problems with where you want that round object to go. Trip Clark just misses the head pin again. That's one thing about these baseball players. They waste no time between shots. The reactions they have to have on the baseball diamond, they know what they need to do. And as you see already, Trip ready to fire here in his 8th frame, looking to get a spare on the board. That's a little wide. And we got to see a mark here in match 3. I don't know if these players are necessarily feeling any baseball battle pressure. Let's see if we can get things straightened out for them Here, a little better toss. First shot for Eric, but leaves the 1, 3, 6, and 9. Eric out of Florence, Massachusetts, and at the University of Hartford in college. He had a 342 career batting average. That's some good contact hitting. Unfortunately, he's not making contact on that head pin yet very often, and yet to see a mark here in match number 2. Tripp needs that one to hold on to avoid the gutter ball. Gets just the 10. And yeah, we don't want to see any bowling lessons going out to these players. The player does receive all open frames, not just the player, but their franchise fan will receive a bowling lesson from Matt Gasson or any of his staff at the top-notch bowling shops. And how about this for Eric? He's feeling confident now. He's called the shot, the American Place Casino jackpot shot. Looking to win $100 in free play. Tyler's franchise fan, not going to happen. And now once again, you got to get that comfortable fit. You got to have everything feeling right. And there's TV lights here. And when you're doing a sport that you normally don't do, there's a little bit of nerves involved for these players. I guarantee you. This isn't just fun and games. You want to come out here and throw the best game possible. But now, yeah, we need to avoid the Matt Gasson lessons for everybody as Tripp. There we go. With this being his 10th frame, he's calling his American Place jackpot shot for his franchise fan, Brad. Let's see if we can give away $100 in free play here. Hey, that looks pretty good. Tripp that 4, Tripp that 7, and Brad Musselman going home with $100 in free play from American Place Casino in Waukegan. Along with that Natty Oaks gift card for his mystery frame. So a big shot there by Tripp for his franchise fan, and a big shot for his team as he's trying to keep the Dockhounds in the lead with the overall score. So with the spare here, Tripp can have 44. That's going to force Eric Osberg to double in the 10th frame to get the game win for his franchise fan and to get the Milkmen back in the lead in the match. So let's see what Eric can do to straighten things out, take care of business. I'm sure Tyler would love to have his chance at a game-worn jersey. How about that? Oh, and the head pin slides like it's going into third base on that 9 pin. And Eric still with a chance to take down the win. If it's a tie, neither fan gets any prizes, so gotta hope for a win one way or another here. I'm sure Brad's hoping for a Dockhounds win. Tyler hoping for the Milkmen win. Who's going home with that game-worn jersey for their respective team? Looks like it's gonna be Tyler Mountainer and the Milkmen jersey, thanks to Eric's double in the 10th. Tyler also taking home a bottle of Korean Difference bowling ball cleaner. Great toss there. Eric Osberg takes everything down, keep it on the lane. Milkmen will be in the lead for this match. Let's give away some Penzeys spices, because it's always good to spice up your turkey with Penzeys. Can we see 3 in a row out of Eric? Well, we do see the ball down the middle. We do see the game win for the Milkmen. 53 for Eric, 44 for Tripp. The Milkmen are back in the lead overall. We'll be back here to talk to our players and get match number 4 started from Foxx Lanes and Waukesha here on the Brew City Bowling Show. All Foxx Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich. Their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league. Join Country Lanes for their annual Down Syndrome Awareness 9-pin tap tournament on Saturday, May 17th. You can sign up using the QR code on your screen or at Country Lanes in Franklin.
Wow, what a late flurry of strikes in game number 3. Eric pulls out in the end over Tripp for the Milkmen and gives the Milkmen the lead. Let's talk to Tripp first. Tripp, come on in. Tripp, man, you kept getting, you were close, and then you finally got them to all go down in the 10th frame. What was the key for you there in the 10th?
Honestly, I think the hand dryer. That was nice. I was using it. Felt good.
All right. Well, hey, that strike in the 10th frame gets your franchise fan $100 in free play at American Place Casino. So you definitely have yourself a new fan for sure. They're gonna when they go down and gamble, and they're also going to win a gift card to Natty Oaks because the 10th frame was also your mystery frame. So they're going to win a $40 gift card to Natty Oaks in West Dallas. So that strike really paid off for somebody. I'm sure you made a fan very happy out there today.
For sure. I hope so.
All right. I hope you have a great year with the Dockhounds, sir.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thanks for bowling. Now let's bring in Eric. Eric, you did them one better. 2 strikes in the 10th frame. What was the adjustment you made in the 10th frame to get your team into the lead now after 3 games?
Oh, well, we started with a gutter ball and 3 open frames, but we finish strong as always. Resilience, right? You know. Yeah. 2 strikes at the end is definitely huge.
Well, if you would have gotten all 4 open frames, it would have been bowling lessons from Matt Gass in a top-notch pro shop here inside of Foxx Lane. So you avoided the bowling lessons. Franchise fan is the 7th frame, so they're going to miss out. It would have been a gift certificate to H5G Brands for any of their PBA merchandise or a custom jersey as well, but you got your team in the lead. It's got to feel pretty good.
Well, that's the whole point of being here, right? We just got to take it.
Well, hey, thanks for bowling. Appreciate it. All right, so after 3 games, we have the Milkmen in the lead, 164 to 156. Let's see what players are coming into the lanes for match number 4.
Bowling 4th for the Lake Country Dockhounds, right-handed pitcher Logan Barrier.
And bowling 4th for your Milwaukee Milkmen, right-handed pitcher Frankie Bartow.
A couple of right-handed pitchers taking to the lanes here in match number 4 of this baseball battle from Foxx Lanes in Waukesha. As we have Logan Barrier, who's making his Dockhounds debut here in the baseball battle. Tammy Griffin, his franchise fan for this game. Logan just coming out of college from the University of Maryland. So this will be his first pro season. On the other hand, Frankie Bartow, seasoned veteran on the mound, but once you hit the hardwood here on the lanes, all those past stats just don't matter. And Logan bounces everything around, gets the early spare for the Dockhounds as they're behind after 3 matches so far. Amy Holwinski, franchise fan for Frankie and the Milkmen here in match number 4. Frankie's he can get a roll in that 3-pin? Almost. Frankie coming back to the Milkmen in 2025. Played 2 seasons with the Milkmen in 22 and 23. Last year was with the York Revolution of the Atlantic League. So good to see Frankie back in a Milkmen jersey, and he is fired up about that opening spare. Logan stepping up here in the 8th frame, and it's the mystery frame for Tammy Griffin. Michelob Ultra Zero gift pack goes by the wayside, unfortunately, as Logan misses the head pin. I want to thank our friends at Beechwood Distributing for all of our various gift packs they provided during this Brew City Bowling Show. Let's see what Logan can do here on the spare. That needs some help. Gets 0, and that's the unusual count you see with a spare of 18 in the 8th here on the Brew City Bowling Show. And Frankie, he's feeling it. He goes 2-hand grab over the head with that jackpot shot pin. Let's see if he can win Amy $100 in free play at American Place Casino. Will he carry it? Oh, it just broke away from that head pin. He apologizes to his franchise fan. Should be a makeable spare here for him, though. He'll just need to get that ball over to the 1-2 area. The ball should take out the 4 and the 8 on the spare attempt. And we see Frankie getting ready to go. A long 4 steps to the line, textbook cover for Frankie, and the Milkmen retain the lead overall in the match as well. Logan Barrier, as we mentioned, second team All Big Ten with the University of Maryland, coming out of the bullpen last year. Chucked a lot of strikeouts, earned a few saves along the way, and he'll use that collegiate experience for his first year out at Wisconsin Brewing Company Park for the Dockhounds when they're home. How about that? Take it down, Logan Barrier, and he keeps the Milkmen on edge. As the Dockhounds trying to pull even. Frankie trying to win his franchise fan Amy. He missed out on the jackpot shot. Can we get her $50 in dining at American Place Casino? And Frankie with the trip 4 makes it happen. Bring out the guns, put him back in the holster. And Amy Holwinski making her way to American Place Casino with $100 and $50 in dining. Any of the great restaurants there. Logan trying to win his franchise fan Tammy. $100 in free play at American Place. Get that 5 out of there. There we go. Let's send Tammy Griffin down to Waukegan. Get that $100 in free play on any of the slot machines or video poker, video keno they have in the building. And Logan trying to take down the game win and get the Dockhounds back in this game. Yikes, he may have rushed that one a little too quickly. And with a spare here, he'd max out at 58. Frankie's just going to need a really good count and 2 balls in the 10th to take the match win. Get his franchise fan Amy the jersey and ticket package. And that makes it 54 for Logan. And the Dockhounds are finding themselves in a bit of trouble here. This baseball battle, Frankie looking to extend the Milkmen's lead. They need some help. Wow, that ball just backed up a little bit to the pocket. He's throwing that baby backup hook. Takes the 1-2 pocket, takes the pins down, and Frankie, he's going to be our circa high game leader after 4 matches. It was Chase from the Milkmen after our first game with his 65. Can we get some turkey spiced up with Penzies here for 3 in a row? Not quite. Gets 5 down. But yeah, that's going to leave Frankie and his franchise fan, Amy, in the Circa Las Vegas high game on the show lead. That means Amy could be going to Circa Las Vegas for a 2-night midweek stay and that day bed rental at Stadium Swim. 1 on the spare attempt. Leaves Frankie, though, at 77. Logan at 54, and a big lead going into our 5th and final game here at Foxx View Lanes. We'll be back to talk to our players here on the baseball battle for the Brew City Bowling Show. Sign up for the Summer Storm Doubles League at Castle Lanes in Racine. Get your chance to win Storm bowling balls, Castle Lanes gift certificates, and everyone in the league gets a Castle t-shirt and a bowling jersey from H5G. Call Castle Lanes today to sign up. Join the Bourbon Club for free at Country Lanes. Enjoy discounts on every pour and have your chance to win some great monthly prizes. Enjoy a pour before or after a great pizza at Country Lanes in Franklin. It's time for the 4th annual 3-2-1 tournament at Blue Mountain Bowl in Brookfield. Your $150 team entry fee includes your doubles with your teammates and your singles. Call Blue Mountain Bowl to reserve your anytime, anyday squad time. All Foxx View Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich and their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league.
Frankie for the Milkmen with a big finish. He has him in the lead. Let's talk to our bowlers from match number 4. Let's bring Logan in first. Logan, big strike there in the 10th frame. A little rough earlier. What did you do to get yourself a little zen to get that strike in the 10th?
Yeah, just knew that I had to get one for our fans, so locked it in a little bit. Still got beat. Happens, though.
Well, I'll tell you what, 54, not too bad of a game. As you said, that jackpot shot at American Place Casino, your franchise fans can get $100 in free play for American Place. They missed out on the mystery frame, though. It was the 8th frame they would have won a Michelob Ultra Zero prize pack, thanks to our friends at Beechwood Distributing. But, hey, I'll tell you what, not too bad throwing. John Burkett used to be a professional baseball player for over a decade, and now he's a professional bowler since he's retired. Think that's something you want to take up in the future?
Absolutely not.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for bowling today, though.
Thank you, man. Appreciate
that. Let's bring in Frankie. Frankie, come on in. Frankie, man, the big double in the 10th frame, and you found it. How does it feel coming off the lanes knowing that you have your team a 31-pin advantage after that big finish?
It's not over till it's over, so Jalen's going to get in there and close it out.
Well, I'll tell you what, the mystery frame was the 9th frame for you. You struck in that, so your franchise fans going to win $50 in dining at American Place Casino down in Waukecha, so way to go for your franchise fan. They're also going to get a bottle of Create the Difference bowling ball cleaner, so if they're a bowler, they can keep that equipment nice and clean, because, it's like if you don't have worked in baseball on the mound, it's not going to do you any good, right?
That's right.
So you got to make sure it's the opposite for bowling balls. You got to keep them nice and spotless in order to keep them working well on the lanes. But hey, 31-pin lead. Thanks for coming out and bowling today, and good luck to the Milkmen this season.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Well, here we go. We have one more game remaining. Well, it might not be the battle for the Miles Wolf Cup out here on the lanes for the American Association title, but it's definitely the baseball battle title coming into our 5th and final match here on the Brew City Bowling Show. Let's see what players are coming in next.
Closing for the Lake Country Dockhounds, right-handed pitcher Chase Gokel.
And now bowling for your Milwaukee Milkmen, number 24, Jalen Davis.
31-pin advantage for the Milkmen coming into this 5th and final match on the Brew City Bowling Show baseball battle. Chase Gokel starting things off for his franchise fan, Zach Fisher, with the possibility of winning a Falcon Bowl gift certificate. Make it happen, Chase. He's trying to bring the Dockhounds back into contention. Oh my, Jalen. Just tossing bowling balls around like they're baseballs. Jalen's franchise fan is Melissa Mountainer here in match number 5. And wow, these players are wasting no time firing off 10 back here in this final match. Chase last year pitched for the Inland Empire 66s out on the West Coast. Looking to pitch another strike here in the 8th frame, and wow, the Dockhounds are not saying die. That really opened by Chase. Not only puts the Dockhounds right back in contention, but also it's chasing the running for that Circa High Game Award. And no Michelob Ultra gift pack going home for Marissa. The Milkmen's franchise fan this game is Jalen. Can't get those couple of pins to go down. Chase wasted no time. He's letting us know already that he wants that American Place Casino jackpot shot. He's feeling hot. Hand on pin already. He has to wait for Jalen to try to convert his spare. The spare here will keep the Milkmen ahead in the match. Perfectly done by Jalen Davis. And this is going to come down to the final 2 frames of competition. Biggest toss of the day here for the Dockhounds by Chase. Is that going to get to the head pin? Doesn't quite get there. Zach Fisher not going home with $100 in free play from American Place Casino. And this is a huge spare here for Chase, as he needs to make this to keep the Dockhounds close in the match. A little bit of a pull leaves Chase at 52. And Jalen feeling it as well. He's going for the American Place Casino jackpot shot. Let's see if he can send Marissa Mountainer home with $100 in free play from American Place. Looks really good, gets it done. And that could almost be game over and match over for this baseball battle for the Milkmen.
And pinch bowling for the Lake Country Dockhounds. Nick Northcutt.
For the Dockhounds. Nick Northcutt coming in to take over for Chase. Let's see if Nick can throw a big shot here. Still has a chance for 82 for his game for the Dockhounds. That's pretty good out of the hand. Mix it up, take it down. And Nick Northcutt with the big strike coming off the bench. It's going to take an open frame with a bad count by Jalen for the Milkmen. For the Dockhounds to have any chance here, it's going to take another strike for Nick to make it happen. Yikes, he was a little too tentative on that shot. Only takes down 4. So 72 still possible for the Dockhounds here in match 5, but it's just not going to be enough to take down the baseball battle title. However, he is still bowling for his franchise fan, Zach Fisher. Zach could be taking home a Dockhounds game-worn jersey, along with a couple of tickets for a 2025 game, but Zach's going to have to wait it out until we see what Jalen does here in his 10th frame. Jalen looking to win some more prizes for Melissa. Not going to happen. And that 2 count doesn't hurt him too much on a strike, but he'll need a spare here to win the game for his franchise fan, Marissa, along with, well, it's locked up already. So the Milkmen are taking home this inaugural Brew City Bowling Show baseball battle. Want to thank both teams, the Lake Country Dockhounds and the Milwaukee Milkmen, putting this together with us. Can't get the spare. We'll talk to our players here for the baseball battle. We'll award some prizes. We'll wrap up this fun show for Foxx Lanes and Waukesha here on the Brew City Bowling Show. Join Country Lanes for their annual Down Syndrome Awareness 9-Pin Tap Tournament on Saturday, May 17th. You can sign up using the QR code on your screen or at Country Lanes in Franklin.
I'm excited to check this place out.
It's gotta be better than our usual.
Feel invisible at other casinos?
Welcome. Great to see you.
Hey, we see you. Because at American Place, we go above and beyond to deliver not just great gaming and dining, but personal service and attention where nothing is overlooked. Especially you. American Place Casino.
Long time no see. You have no idea.
All Foxx Lanes and Sussex Bowl League bowlers in the 25-26 league season will have their chance to strike it rich. And their chance at the $15,000 progressive jackpot every time they bowl league.
Boy, Chase and Jalen came out tossing strikes. Close match, but the Milkmen pull out the baseball battle 309 to 281 altogether. So let's talk to our bowlers for match number 5. Let's talk to Chase and Nick first. You guys made history. It's the first time we've ever had a substitute bowler come in here on the Brew City Bowling Show. What was it like to come in relief, Nick?
Man, it was a lot of pressure. I mean, you started off pretty strong, but just try to come in and throw it right down the middle.
Started with a strike, not too bad at all. And Chase, you had 2 strikes of your own. You guys made a pretty good combination, almost got to the high score. And Chase, for your franchise fan, you won them a gift certificate to Falcon Bowl up in River West in Milwaukee, so they're going to go have some fun on you. You made some fans out there today, I'm sure, and I hope you guys have a great season for the Dockhounds, and I'm sure we'll see you on the baseball diamond this summer.
Thank you. Appreciate it very much.
Thank you for having us.
Now let's bring in Jalen. Jalen with the big close. Sealed the deal when strike, spare, strike. And Jalen, what'd you do? You knew the Milkmen had the lead. What'd you do to keep the mental focus going that game?
I mean, Frankie made it a little easy. Pressure was off, so I just had to go up there and just do good. So
yeah. Well, that big strike in the 9th frame, you picked up that pin you delivered with that strike, so that your franchise fans going to win $100 in free play at American Place Casino. Unfortunately, they missed out. 8th frame was their mystery frame. They would have received the Michelob Ultra Prize Pack. So, but hey, you did a great job for them, and looking forward to a fun season with the Milkmen. And you guys came out on top, taking home some American Place Casino stuff for you and your teammates as well. Thanks for bowling today.
All right, thank you. Thank you for having us.
And we got to talk to Frankie again. Frankie was high game on our show with 77, and Frankie You've won your franchise fan a 2-night midweek stay at Circa Las Vegas and a day bed rental at Stadium Swim. So your franchise fan, we got 26. I think they're going to be buying your jersey and wearing it all season long.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to buy me a couple of drinks at the UB, feel free to, and I'll be there.
All right. Hey, good luck this season, Frankie. Thanks for bowling today.
Thank you.
All right. And let's bring in Dom from the Dockhounds and Van from the Milkmen. And we'll get surrounded by here. And Dom, tough break for your guys today, but they battle on the lanes, had a lot of fun. What are the people going to see when they come and watch a Dockhounds game this year?
The best family fun you can get in Lake Country, Wisconsin. We're the only professional sports team in Waukesha County. Year 4, building off our first playoff appearance in franchise history. It's going to be a fun season.
Van, what are they going to see when they come out to the Milkmen?
A ton of fun, a ton of games, obviously some awesome baseball, and you saw it today in the guys. We keep it light, we keep it fun, we keep it competitive all throughout the league. We're looking forward to it. MilwaukeeMilkmen.com.
Who gets the first home series in the battle between the teams on the baseball diamond this year?
It's Milwaukee, their opening homestand.
Okay, let's go. So, all right, opening homestand. You'll catch them this weekend. You guys open your homestand just after May 10th, don't you?
May 16th is Dockhounds opening day against the Fargo-Moorhead Red Hawks.
If they want to get tickets to the Dockhounds game, where do they go?
Dockhounds.com. We'll have Jim Gantner, Brewers legend, there on opening night.
And Van, when's the first big promo night for you guys at the Milkmen?
I mean, May 9th for opening day as we welcome season number 6 of Milkmen Baseball.
All right. For Van, for Dom, for all the players on both teams, I'm $2 Phil Brilo. And hey, parents, always remember, take the kids bowling because like you saw with all these baseball players today, they're going to have fun for life when they get on the lanes. We'll see you next week here again on the Brew City Bowling Show.